What is up, folks? Leo here with Ammo X Aloha. Thank you for checking us out. Today we're going to show you the mass driver compensator from Strike Industries. This is for the Glock Gen 3. They have two models, one for the G17 and one for the G19. So basically no threaded barrel needed for this comp, which is perfect for us here in California because we are not allowed to have threaded barrels. And we cannot have a compensator attached to a threaded barrel. So this works out perfect for us living in this state. First things first, here is my Polymer 80 build Glock 19. We will make sure that it is not loaded and everything is safe. Alright. And a little backstory on this is a replacement that I received from Strike Industries. What happened was I took it out for this one out for the first time shooting, and there is a guide rod that extends out to attach this to, and it slipped off the guide rod, hung out after one shot, and then another shot, it took it out. That's why you see a break right here. So I contacted Strike, and the communication between emails and phone calls was awesome. So I give them much props for getting back to me and getting this replaced. And I wanted to show you guys basically how to do an install on the MDC. So let's go ahead and get started. We already did our safety check. We'll go ahead and remove the slide from the frame, and you'll remove the guide rod, and we'll leave the barrel in. So let's go ahead and open this up, show you the contents real quick. Comes with an Allen key, some thread locker, and also comes with, what else do we have here? This comes with a adapter plate. You also have your guide rod, which is in here. You have your guide rod. Take that out. This is your guide rod. You also have the guide rod head right here. And then you have an internal spring. And we'll go ahead and open this up, since we're going to do the install. Okay. Now, what you need to do is, I've seen videos, and Strike even has a video on how to do the installation. They use a vise. I've installed two of these on two different firearms, and I didn't use a vise. You just got to muscle it in. So you take the guide rod, and you have your recoil spring, and you're going to insert the recoil spring into the guide rod, and you're going to compress the spring in. So you're going to hold the spring in, and then you'll need to take the adapter plate. You'll take the adapter plate, and that is going to go in here. So without the spring in, you'll see the adapter plate is fit to go with the guide rod, onto the guide rod. Okay? And this adapter plate will go here. And you want to ensure the rounded, so the way the plate is, there's a flat side and a rounded side. You want to make sure the rounded side is actually facing upwards. Alright? And on the guide rod, you have a rounded side right here, and then flat sides. So I try to make sure the word compact is, that's my guide. So we'll go ahead and put the recoil spring in, compress it down. Again, it's pretty hard. What I found easier was I went ahead and put the adapter plate in to the slide right here, and then I'll compress the spring and then insert the guide rod through the spring, through the hole here, with the rounded top, rounded side above at the top. Sorry. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, takes some muscling to do, but you'll notice there's the plate, and we can easily, if I do this right, slide the rod right through. Sometimes it takes a few efforts to get it, but I need to make sure the compact, the words compact here, right here, is going to be to the side, so it'll just go like this. Let's try it again. If you do this right, it'll go in perfect. I did this on a Glock 17 and it was way easier for some reason. Not sure why, but a lot more easier. But I think we can get it. The spring keeps pushing the guide rod back. I might need some gloves for this because this is kind of hard to hold. Alright, I think we'll get it. I think we can just match the spring up here and just push the guide rod through, and this might work. I want to say this is the wrong way, my compact, there we go. Alright, so guide rod is in. Sorry that took a little bit of muscling. So you'll see that the guide rod is in here, it extends out, and all you would need to do is you take the compensator, and I forgot to mention, because it's hidden inside the compensator, is your internal spring, right? So you put the compensator in, just like that, and then you put the spring in, and then you put the guide rod head and tighten it up. But you also want to put some thread locker, just a little bit, on the end here, so it holds everything in. Sorry. So what we'll do is we'll put just a little bit of thread locker here. I'm not squeezing it, I'm just trying to use the tip to, well, I did squeeze it there, but just trying to use the tip to move it around there. And then we'll go ahead and put the compensator on, slide it right through, put the internal spring, and then we will put the guide rod head. Then you're going to have to push it down, kind of turn it a little bit to lock it in. And at that point, you can take your Allen key and tighten it up. Just make sure that it's secure in there. And you'll see you're good to go. Now once you're done, set everything aside and put your firearm back together. something happened here. Probably the spring. Well, let's take it out and see what happened. It might be the guide rod spring. There we go. Just make sure everything's in correctly. Put it back on. And it should, which I don't understand why it's doing that. It should have gone in. Weird. This is not normal. I'll tell you that. So, now we have to troubleshoot this. Again, normally this is an easy install. It looks like it should go in correctly. The guide rod goes in there. There we go. Nice and clean. Alright, so of course, when you're using thread locker, you want to give it some time for it to settle. So I will do that. The first time I had this strike compensator on, I did notice after shooting the slide had some scratches and burn marks and stuff like that. So I don't know how this one is going to turn out. There's pretty much no gap here. So I'm hoping it'll perform well and not do too much damage to the slide. But as you can see, it's really easy to install. I may need to tighten this up a little bit more too. Actually, no, that's good to go. Really easy to install. Like you see, it took only a few minutes. As long as you can get that guide rod in, that's probably the hardest thing. So magazine empty, goes back in. There you go. This is the Strike Industries Mass Driver Comp for the Glock Gen 3s or Polymer 80 builds, whichever you want to put it on. You know, this retails for a good $89.95 on the Strike website. Other places you can find them cheaper. You just got to do some shopping. I'm glad that this product is out. Again, like I said in the beginning, you're able to use this without a threaded barrel. You can actually have a threaded barrel onto your handgun too, and use this comp if you like. But again, awesome product. I did test this out before, and before the accident happened, everything was running smooth. Lowered the recoil. Makes it really heavy, which is not bad. You know, it's a smooth running product. So Strike Industries did it again. Again, I appreciate you guys getting back to me so fast on replacing. And for those that aren't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. Follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find us AmmoX Aloha, no spaces. And visit our website. We have a new patch, or an exclusive patch that we designed. Just go to the store in our website, and you'll be able to navigate through the website and find the 3% Way patch, which is a combination of the 3%er logo along with the Mandalorian helmet. So you'll be able to find it. You'll notice it. We're the only ones that have it. So again, thank you. We've just been growing all year, and we're gaining the following that we're expecting. So I appreciate you all. If you could share this video as well, it'd be perfect, and we'll catch you on the next run.